What's up, Rose? All right. So, first things first, I have to post this on Facebook. All right. So, I always post it on Facebook. And I should have had the Facebook post ready, but I just thought I'm not redoing the stream. I'm just going to go ahead and type this up and only take like a minute. Take a minute. Post it. Pin it. That's all we do is post it on Facebook. Okay. All right. So I posted the link, the live link. But we got a warm up. I always start off with my towel rows on pull days, back, biceps, forearms. Only have to do one set of these, and then we go to a set of pull-ups. It's a double warm-up. I want everything nice and warm. Do that and take it off. Chair's already there. We wait about 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Gotta grab my phone. All right. It's only 30 seconds, so I should actually hit it right now. Chair's in a good spot. Gotta angle this down a little bit. We gotta get the whole form in. About right there. No vest yet. 15. All right, double warm up done. Appreciate that like. All right, keep it there. We're about to put on the weighted vest. I'm gonna get my timer up, stopwatch on about a minute. 1 minute. Gives me just enough time. Put the vest on. It might take a second because I gotta adjust the straps, but it's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So that's good. Then this. Bam. Bam. Now we're set. All right. We got to get it now. All right. Whew. Here we go. See if I can get 12. Oh no. Yeah, 11. All right, we're good with 11. 11. That's still one more than I did last time. So any amount of progress is progress, whether it's 1 rep or you went slower, or if you increase the weight, control the movement more. It's a progression. Right. Now you gotta rest for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Gotta get some water too. Water. That's pretty cool though. 1 more rep. If you keep making progress like this, it's only a matter of time till, I'm able to do the 50 pounds with like 15 reps per set. I'm at 11. Could have done maybe 1 more, but it would have been, I don't know. Don't know if I would have fully got it, but I feel like I might have been able to do 1 more. But that would have been really pushing it. We don't want to do that on the first set. We want to pace ourselves a little bit, because we got 3 more sets to go. Plus, we got to do more exercises after this. So we're almost at our 2 minutes. Let's get in a position. Actually, after this, I gotta put my earbuds in, get some music going. That's my shit right there. Yeah. 9, 11, 9. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, boy. All right. Let's get this in. Oh. There we go. There we go. We are in. All right. It's 2 minutes. Third set. Let's go. Third set. A few more seconds. Yeah, it counts. 7, baby. 7. So we did 11, 9, 7. That's an improvement. That's more reps than I did last time. Pretty sure. 11, 9, 7. I think I could get 6. But we're going to take an extra 30-second rest. And we're going to complete failure burnout on this last set. Complete burnout. go. Oh, actually, I got to take a little bit of a longer rest here. 30 seconds extra for the fourth and final set. And we're going to go to complete burnout on this set. We're going to go to failure, and then we're going to dig into failure for like a rep or two and see how that feels, because basically we're just going to be hanging there trying to get a rep. You're just going to be hanging there, pulling, and you're not going to get up. And that's the goal. Let's see what we can get. Yeah. Yeah. Did you see what I did there? I gave it everything on that fourth and final set. Now, we take a 5-minute rest. Why? Because that's one of my principles. After an exercise is complete, whether that's 4 sets, 5 sets, 6 sets, once we complete that exercise, before moving on to the next one, 5-minute rest. That allows us to recover so that we can push harder on the next set of exercises. And it also helps us to grow more muscle, build more strength, because we're gonna have more ATP, basically, power output for the exercise, allowing more muscle breakdown throughout the workout. And you'll be more sore the next day, generally. That's what we want. That's what we want. This is also really good for natural lifters. If you're natural, you're not enhanced, you're not on like any kind of performance enhancing drugs, but maybe you're taking creatine, maybe you're taking some pre-workout, maybe you're dabbing into, vitamins and minerals, which does help. But you're not gonna, no matter what you take, no matter what natural supplement you take, it's not gonna be on the level of, PEDs. But at the same time, you're gonna be healthier than someone who is on some kind of enhancement, generally. So you, as a natural lifter, you need more rest in between your exercises. You also don't have to do as much volume as someone who is on gear. Well, they can get away with it. They can get away with doing a ton of volume, ton of sets, without many repercussions. But with us, we have to get in and get out. Hour and a half workout is all you need. You shouldn't be spending 3 hours training. Now, if you're those guys, taking that shit, then you could probably get away with it training for 3 hours. But for us, we need high intensity movements. You should be going to failure at least on the final set of each exercise. And you don't really have to do any more than, 8 to 12 sets for a muscle, any muscle group. These guys in the gym, you know, are doing like 16 plus sets just for one muscle. And I personally think it's just too much. Uh, and most of the time, we're not even doing 12, we're doing eight sets, sometimes only 4. Depends on the exercise. Like for my calves, all I do for calves is 4 sets. For quads, I do 8. That's between 2 exercises. We do the squats, 4 sets of squats and 4 sets of lunges. That's it for quads. That's it. Uh, Appreciate it. And we only got 30 seconds. Wow, look at that. Our 5-minute rest is almost up. And that's another good thing about the 5-minute rest period and shit. It allows me to share my thoughts over the stream. But we got to get in the position. We're doing chins now, close grip. Wrists flexed because we want to hit the forearms too. We're not doing a neutral grip. We're doing wrists flexed. There's a reason for that. We're getting all of our grip and forearm training done in one compound movement. Take a look at my wrists. I'll show you. You got to take a look at them when I get into position. Just move it up just a little bit. Watch my hands. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. So you can see how I'm attempting to flex my wrist as much as possible. What? I feel you. And that can be done if you're on test. At least bare minimum test, right? You say you're on no other type of performance enhancing drug. You're just on testosterone. If you're doing that within reasonable limits for your body, and you have a good response from it, and you're not suffering from the hair loss and the bad acne and shit, you should be able to get away with 36 sets, especially if your diet's perfect and on point. You could probably get away with it. But all those guys in Muscle Magazine are on gear, and they're sharing their workouts, and it's not practical. It's not practical for anyone natural. For all my pulling movements, actually on back days, for back, it's 12 sets. And we change the angle up. So we go from the pull-ups and the chin-ups to rows. So we're actually changing the muscle because we're going from hitting more of the lat, which we're doing now. We're hitting a lot of lat and obliques right now. But then we're going to change up the angle and we're going to hit more of the upper middle back. So in reality, we're only doing about 8 sets for the lats and then 6 sets for upper middle back for the between the shoulder blades. Because this exercise, doing chin-ups and pull-ups, hit a little bit of that, but not much. You want to bend, you want to do the rows, you want to hit those rowing movements for that upper middle back thickness. So in reality, we're only doing 8 sets here, 6 sets for upper middle back, And then we finish with biceps and forearms. Yeah, it's the dark ages, right? So in the 80s, really? Wow. I wish I was doing bodybuilding in the 80s. I'm not that old. All right, I think we got to get another set. I am 40, though. I was born in 85. So I don't think I'd be doing some bodybuilding training at 5 years old. Or 3 years old, actually. 3 or 4. Let's get it. Oh, wow. That felt good. Did you do the Arnold Schwarzenegger workouts from the bodybuilding encyclopedia? I have that book in PDF format downloaded. There's a lot of good stuff in there, but the volume is too much, man, for any normal guy. But the exercises that you're doing, you can learn a lot from. Picking the right exercise, doing the form and shit. But what we're doing is totally different. Modified calisthenics with resistance bands and weighted equipment. It's just totally different. It's like trying to compare girls and guys together. It's like girls and men and women are completely different, but they're similar, right? But we're completely different. So we got about 1 minute to go, third set. And I might go to failure on this, maybe. We're really trying to save up for that failure set on the fourth and final set, not the third set. So I'll probably not go to failure completely. 6 days a week. I work out 6 days a week, but each muscle group gets trained twice a week. So it goes like this: push, pull, legs, push, pull, legs, and rest. 7th day. It's a pretty standard format. It's not really special, but I add some things to it. So technically it's push plus forearms, pull, push plus core, abs, pull plus forearms, which we're doing right now, and then legs plus lower back. I always combine the corresponding muscles that work with the other muscles. So with the leg exercises, you might as well throw in lower back work. If you're going to do pulling, you're going to do rows, you're going to do curls, you might as well do forearms on that day. And then when you do all your pushing work, especially if you're doing calisthenics, you're already hitting abs just by being in a push-up position. You might as well just do your core work on that day. So it just works out like that. Now, if you're doing like a standard gym routine and you're using free weights, That may be different for you, but you could still follow that format. It's a great format. If you're going to do bench press, you're going to do all your chest work, just do abs, because the chest is, right above the abs. The abs are right there. You got the chest here, the abs there. You might as well just train abs on your chest days. All your rowing, your pulling movements, you're already using your forearms, so you might as well do forearms and legs. If you're doing squats, lunges, you're already going to get a lower back workout. So you might as well do some back isolation work for your lower back as a finisher. After you do the push-pull leg format, you've already trained everything, pretty much. And I'm way past my rest. Let's get it. Arf, arf. So I'm way past my rest, but it's fine. I'm sweating it. Yeah. All right. I don't want to go to complete failure yet. Let's make sure that I don't go past my rest period too much here. Oh, once I get to talking, boy. This rest period's 2 minutes and 30 seconds. 30 seconds longer than all the other ones. Because on this last set, we're going to go to complete failure. Then we're going to dig into it a little bit. Do what we can do. Pull as hard as we can pull, even if we don't get up. And then we'll just hang there for a second. And then I'll let myself down. The great thing about calisthenics, though, is it's mostly compound exercises. Everything is almost combined. There's not a lot of isolation. So, but once you figure out how to combine it all, it gets even better, because how I do the chin-ups and the pull-ups with my wrists flexed, most people don't do that. Most people use a neutral grip. It's where the wrists are neutral. It's not bent back this way. It's not bent forward this way. It's right in the middle. And most people do their rowing movements, their pulling movements with a neutral grip. Whereas I'm trying my hardest to flex my wrist. And once you get conscious of that, you can really start to hit other muscles at the same time with your other exercises. "15 seconds. 15 seconds. Here we go. Final set. Burnout set. All out. All or nothing. Go hard or go home, motherfuckers. Go hard or go home. And that's what my burnout set looks like. But now we get to move to the next exercise. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. see this, a simple training device that you can make from a bath towel and some duct tape. I call it a towel trainer. Not many people have one of these, but it's a little more popular in the arm wrestling world. Arm wrestlers are always trying to make their forearms and their wrists stronger. So in arm wrestling, this is a little more well known, but not so much in the bodybuilding and calisthenics department. So this hits the forearms massively. Massively. Hits the grip, hits the fingers, hits the thumb. So if you want a thicker hand, all the muscle between the thumb here, the palms, you want stronger fingers, you want your fingertips to be stronger at the fingertips. Veiny hands, stronger bones in your wrist and in your fingers and your hands. This is an amazing, amazing exercise to do. You have to grab the towel and pull. So we are in a 5-minute rest period. That's why I'm talking, because like I said, 5-minute rest between exercises. This allows me to explain what I'm going to do next and why I'm doing it. We're going to grab the towel. It almost creates like a V angle, because you can see it creates a V angle of tension. So when we pull it, it's going to be kind of like this. And it's going to go to center, and we're dragging it out. It hits a lot of the rear delt behind the shoulder, the upper middle back, the biceps, and an insane amount of the forearms. As you can see, the forearms, right? I have a lot of forearm development, and that's literally just from doing the pull-ups and chin-ups with my wrists flexed and the towel rows. No other isolation work. No wrist curls. None of that. I think I have about 3 minutes left. I'm just going to say 2 minutes because I was talking before I hit that timer. Stopwatch. And I just wanted to say I had recently upgraded to doing the towel rows with the vest on. Okay, we have the 50-pound vest on doing these. Before, no vest, just body weight. So I was like a few workouts ago, I started wearing this, and it's hard. When I say it's hard, I mean like insanely hard. I put the difficulty up on very high. Oh, we have to lower this a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm going to get my mat. Okay. The mat. Lay the mat out. This is such a nice exercise mat. I love this mat. It's the best mat I've ever had. It was also $30. Most expensive mat I've ever bought. Very nice. High density foam. I fucking love this exercise mat. So, got about 40 seconds to go. I'm going to lay on my back. I'm going to grab the towel. I'm going to row my body up. First, let me make sure that the angle of the camera is good. And then we'll get into it. I'm probably only going to be able to do 2 or 3 sets with the vest. Then I'm going to have to take it off because we have 6 sets of these. 6. There's no way I can do all 6 sets with the vest. It's too much. But I got it at least for the first 2 or 3. Here we go. Grab it like you're pulling a rope. We want a little bit of height on the back. That way when we lift our ass off the ground, We got a little bit of elevation above the ground here. Okay. First set down. I think that was 6. I'm not sure. I think that was about 6, right? 2-minute rest. So I hope you like that. Amazing strength builder. You're just going to build a ridiculous amount of pulling strength through your hands, through your back, through your forearms. And it's really functional strength because of the nature of it. I mean, look at it. You got to hold up all your body weight, including the weight with the vest, right? With just the power of your grip. And you got to row that shit up using your back, your biceps, and a little bit of your rear delts. So any kind of real world lifting, carrying, you're going to be ready for it. It's going to be good in construction. It's going to be good in, like, if you're moving furniture all day. It's going to be good in any kind of warehouse, factory work, manual labor. But even if you're not doing anything like that, you're sitting in an office, you don't want that carpal tunnel. You're sitting on the computer all day doing this shit. Fuck that. This shit will make you like bulletproof to fucking arthritis and carpal tunnel. But you got to build your way up to it. You can't just go fully horizontal with a weighted vest on. You got to work your way down. Start off at a higher angle, 45 degrees, whatever, no vest at all, just body weight. And you just build your way up. Eventually you get to the point where you can go completely horizontal with weight. And your hands are going to be like steel. Well, that was almost 6. It was like 5.5. 5.5. I'll take that. We'll do the third set with the vest. But after that, I'm taking this bitch off. So I really hope you're getting some value out of this. It's a very unique way of training. I've developed this over a course of years. And I was in shape many times throughout my life. But this most recent time, I had gotten massively out of shape. I said, enough is enough. It's time. And I was starting to have a little bit of heart problems, palpitations and shit. It was weird. It was freaking me out. I was sitting around all the time, lower back pain, and I just got really weak. My body weight dropped down to 148 pounds. That's the lightest I've been since I was like 15. So I started picking up walking with my uncle. We go walking, hiking in the woods. Did that for a few months just to get my cardio and my health up a little bit. Started eating healthier. And then I started training again. I didn't want to go balls to the wall, all out. So I started off with a very progressive routine, and it's all in my boot camp. It starts off very slow and gradual and builds and builds and builds the way that a really uh, high quality progressive overload routine should. It's very safe to start out with because it starts slow and builds into what we're doing now. And it's still going to get harder because I'm not even in the hardest phases of the routine yet. I'm actually about to approach the hardest phase yet. After this week, we're going to get into that, and you'll see the new phase that we're going to be in. Everything that we've been doing has been building up to the final phase here. And we have yet to do the final phase, but we're building up all the strength that we need to enter into that phase. This is number 3, right? Come on. Okay, that's it. That was it, boy. Now we take us off. We're going to get a little pump check, too. After this, we will 2-minute rest. While we're doing that, might as well get the pump check. Let's get it. Pump check. Pump check. Pump check. Back. Because the back is what we're training. Back pump check. We had to do it. It was necessary. Then lower it back down. All right. Got 1 minute to go. We got 3 more sets. Three more sets, just body weight. No vest. And this is a lot easier with just body weight. The vest is 50 pounds. Chest level. Makes it insanely hard. We should be able to get at least 10 to 12. Oh, I'm failing. Oh, I can't do it. My hands are going to slip off. So 9. We got 9. That's okay. 9. 9. 'After this, we got curls. Curls for the girls and rows for the hoes. One minute. $40. Let's get into position. This is the 5th set. Got one more after this. My forearms are freaking pumped to the point they feel like balloons. They feel like they're going to pop off my bones right now. That's what my forearms feel like. That's why I say this is one of the best forearm exercises you can do. My hands are slipping. Ugh. I can't hold on to it anymore. That's okay. That's what we want. It's supposed to be hard. Shit, it's not for pussies. But you can see the forearms. I don't know if you can see, but hold on. It's hard to see with the camera sometimes because the lighting, look at that. I'm not flexing. Look at that shit. That's fucking stupid. I'm not flexing. That's what I'm talking about. So, one more set. 6 sets total. Then we got curls with the fat grips. So after this, I got to put my fat grips on my handles, on my resistance bands. And then we're going to do curls with that, hitting more forearms along with the biceps. It's like we're not giving our forearms a break. We're really not. The pull-ups and the chin-ups, massively hitting forearms. This rowing movement, massively hitting forearms. Then we're going to finish with curls with these fat grips. Also massively hitting the forearms. If you want to do a Popeye workout and get big ass forearms, this is it right here. This is the Popeye workout. Popeye the Sailor Man, big ass forearms. Spinach in a can. This is the workout. This is the Popeye workout. Got 30 seconds to go. Might as well get into position, right? Slipping off. I'm on. One more rep. Damn it. So that's what I'm talking about. That right there. Forearms like balloons. Now we got curls. I can raise it up. We're done with that. We're totally done with that. We can move on to the next exercise, which also is a 5-minute rest period. Like I said. So this is the handle we're using. This is the handle. All right, so look, here we go. We got our setup. You can see this is our setup. So I just put the fat grips on the handles. Wide ass fat grips on the handles. That opens the handle up about 3.5 inches. So it's gonna open our hand up while we're curling. So instead of curling like this, right? Instead of curling like that, we're going to be curling like that with an open hand. That's going to hit more forearm. We're just going to stand on it. Of course, I'm on a 5-minute rest period, and we're just going to curl it up. I'd say the benefits of doing this curl with the fat grips, besides having jacked forearms, is in arm wrestling or any kind of like strength sport, like grappling sport, like jujitsu or uh, wrestling, uh, this is going to be massively, massively beneficial along with doing the towel rows. Uh, any kind of sport where you got to grab your opponent. It could be jujitsu, it could be wrestling, it could be arm wrestling. This is going to be a great exercise to do. Another good benefit of it is the fact that it rolls. You can see the handles roll and they spin. That's like a free floating spinning handle. So that's more of a swiveling action. Whereas with a barbell, you don't have that. It'll spin a little bit, but you have momentum because of the weight that's on the dumbbell or the barbell. With this, you don't have any weight. This is like a wheel. There's almost no resistance. Very, very slight amount of resistance, or friction, I should say. So that spins. Um, but it's going to train that meat of the forearm also, similar to the towel rows. But this is going to train it in this position. So our hands are going to be up, palms facing, and it's going to train more of that top of the forearm here, top. Versus like the towel rows trains a little bit more of this side. Your arms like this or like this. So it's going to train more of the underneath. This is going to train a little bit more of the top, right up in here. All right. We're almost done our 5-minute cool down rest period. We can get into the position and start curling this beast. Here we go. You ready? Arf! Here we go. Yeah! Oh. Oh. Oh, that's hard. That's hard. And I feel it in the forearm too. Way more than a standard curl. Whew. Wow. 2-minute rest. Two-minute rest. Oh. Wow, such an insanely good curl. Love these. Fat grips. That was a present to myself. I love the fat grips. But I had a pair and then lost one. So I had to buy another set. So 30 seconds. Let's get in position. We're going to get this. We only got 4 altogether, so this is the second. Here we go. Like when I say that hits the forearms, boy, it hits that wrist. Hits that fucking wrist. So we're gonna have ridiculous fucking grappling grip strength. The forearms are gonna be insane. Yeah, it's gonna be insane. All right, we got a minute 30. Feeling their bicep as well. Then I got to get, after this, we got to get wrist rotations. That's right, wrist rotations after this. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I forgot. We're on week 14. We don't do that. The third set is where we stop. I totally freaking forgot, man. Now we got towel curls. It goes from 3 sets of those to 3 sets of towel curls. I totally forgot. Totally forgot. Debating whether I should lean all the way back or gotta find the good angle. That's a good angle. Right there. Perfect angle right there. So we don't have to take a full 5-minute rest because I'm counting this as a part of our curl routine. So I'm just going to do 3 minutes. We only got like 40 seconds. So now we got towel curls. We're going to get in the position. We're going to curl the towel to our face like this. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's get the towel curl. Here we go. So now, this is how we do it. Towel curls. Let's go. And that's how you do the towel curl. You got 3 sets of those. Three sets of those on top of it. 2-minute rest. not gonna lie, too. This is off topic, but my hair fucking smells good, dude. I just got this new shampoo, Palmer's. Uh, something with coconut by Palmer's, man. Dude, that coconut smells so fucking good. And it smells like that for like until the next time I get a shower. It's just my hair just smells fresh, like fresh cracked coconut, dude. Also, with that shampoo doesn't like dry my scalp out. It moisturizes, and it's not a conditioner. It's just a shampoo. And all this time I had to use fucking dandruff shampoo. This isn't even a dandruff shampoo, and it doesn't dry my scalp out at all. And I just keep catching whiffs of my hair. I'm like, damn, that fucking shampoo smells good. Coconut, like fresh coconut, man. Best shampoo I've ever bought by Palmer's. But that was a little off topic. But I just keep catching whiffs of my hair. I'm like, this shit smells good. Doesn't dry my scalp out. Moisturizes. It's real gentle. Like gentle. Oh, it doesn't have any sulfates in it either. No sulfates. No parabens or whatever the fuck they're called. Here we go. Towel curls to the face. Lean back. Like this. Like this. And then curl to your face. That was a failure set. But that's going to hit the brachialis part of the forearm. All this meat right here that comes down to the forearm. It's just like a hammer curl. If you see people doing the hammer curls in the gym, this mimics a hammer curl. It's like a calisthenics version of a hammer curl. So now we got another 2-minute rest. This is the last 2-minute rest of this exercise. Then we move to wrist rotations. Wrist rotations. You say, why? Why wrist rotations? You know, we're going to be rotating the wrists like this. Wrist rotations are amazing for strengthening the whole entire wrist and the forearm. It's going to bring out definition in your forearm. The wrist rotations are next. We're going to do these, and it's really going to train that fucking massive wrist strength, right? It's a finisher movement. It's an isolation exercise. But what it does is bulletproofs your wrist. Also strengthens the elbow. So there's connective tissue, there's tendons that connect from your elbow to your wrist that allow you to rotate, right? It's going to strengthen all those tendons and muscles so that you don't have tennis elbow or whatever it's called, golfer's elbow, and you won't have any kind of like carpal tunnel. This is definitely going to help with carpal tunnel or any kind of arthritis. So we only got 30 seconds. This is the last set of towel curls. I'm telling you, make a towel trainer for yourself. Get a suspension trainer, hang it from your ceiling with the proper mounts, and make a towel trainer. You will not regret it. I'm telling you. It's just a towel with duct tape on the middle and on both ends. Do it. Roll a towel up, duct tape that shit together. No fucking excuses. Get yourself a suspension trainer. Put it on your ceiling. Okay? Better than free weights. In my opinion, this is better than free weights. But if you want to supplement free weights along with this, Highly recommend. But you do not need free weights. We don't have any free weights. Free weights are wonderful, but they're not necessary. So we got, oh, we got to get into it. This is our last set. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Burnout set. Death. Gah! Ah! Yeah. Oh. Hell yeah. Now, 5-minute rest. We're done with towel curls. Now we move to wrist rotations, which uses the same towel device. But we getting some gains, boy. I swear, like every fucking week I get on here, I look a little more fucking jacked. Even with a pump, this pump looks better than the last pump, bro. It's fucking crazy. It's it's just getting fucking nuts, dude. It hasn't even been a fucking year yet. We're approaching 6 months. It hasn't been fucking 6 months yet, homies. You should have seen where I started. This is no fucking joke. I've been in shape before. I'm smart. Like when it comes to fitness, I know what the fuck I'm doing. I just got really out of shape. I was just in a really bad state of life. But it's time to climb that ladder again. This ain't a fucking game. I'm a fucking fitness genius. Like, I just wish people would pick this shit up and fucking do what I'm doing. I've been meaning to do a program like this, guys. Like, I'm not doing this just for fun. I'm doing this to help people out. I don't do this for shits and giggles or my own, self gain. I do this because I want to see people do what I'm doing, and fucking get badass from it. And then shit, talk about it. Like, you don't even have to mention my name. Just say you start. Just fucking do something and tag me in a video. Or like, you don't even have to say my name. You don't have to mention me. I don't want glory. I don't want any of that. I just want you to fucking get in badass shape. And it can be simple, man. Simple. But how much money did I invest in all this equipment? You want to know? You want to know? Like in just this equipment here that I have I have probably over $150 in bands. I know I have over $150 in bands. The Jungle Gym, this along with the anchors, $120, and then the vest was $89 on sale. It would have been $100. So if you want to add up all the bands, everything, it's still all under $500 from a whole setup. Under $500 for this setup, and I get it done. I don't need barbells, a big ass fucking weight rack with a bunch of free weights. That's thousands of dollars. That's thousands of dollars right there. Easy. And that's for a nice little starter gym. We're almost at 5 minutes. I always take a 5-minute rest. Now we're going to get wrist rotations in because we got to get those strong wrists. This is how it goes. I'm going to start with supination. Maybe I should do the pronation first. Let's start with pronation this time. All right. Now, we'll just lean back a little bit and rotate. And that's it. That's all it is. It's just this. Okay. Minute 30 rest. Maybe 2 minutes. I think I'm just going to do a minute 30. Only got 40 seconds. We're doing wrist rotations. Finisher move. We're almost done the workout. Oh, yeah, dude. Shit is starting to get interesting, boy. It's just every week we're getting better. Every week I see a significant step forward. Now, it's not like I say significant. It's incremental improvements, but I see it as significant. Those incremental gains are significant. Yeah. Okay. All right, we got another set of them down. My forearms are starting to look stupid nuts. Burns. Tell you what, that shit burns, boy. I feel like I need a good massage. Good massage. Come on, forearms. Hang in there. We only got one exercise to finish with here. Let's go. Then we got external rotations for this movement here. We got to strengthen the shoulders. Let's finish this up. Here we go. Failure. Oh, yeah. That's it for that. Now we move to supination. We got 3 sets of those. It's the opposite direction. Twisting inward. Twisting inward. We got to do the whole counterclockwise. You know, you can't just train one motion. You got to train both. I need some food. Oh, yeah, I do. Gotta make some food. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I'm definitely starting to get hungry. I'm starting to. Let's get it. So now we're doing the opposite direction here. All right, let's get it. Wrist rotations, opposite direction. All right. That. I feel like I definitely went deeper into that one. I didn't do as many, but I went lower. Only 3 sets. Not much. Crazy pump check. Forearms, dude. Tell you, boy. Tell you. Let me tell you something. Let me show you something. 40 seconds. What are we on? We're going to be over an hour and a half. That's fine. We're finishing this up. Shoulder, external shoulder rotations are fast. Does not take long. Oh, that gets hard. All right. We're done with rotations, wrist rotations. Now, I'm going to do external shoulder rotations. I'm done with this. I can hang it up. Now we do this. Now we got these. Ah. Oh. We're almost done here with the whole workout. We're just doing finisher work. Shoulder stability, strength. Oh. more set. Oh, okay. A little tricep cramp right there. Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah. That burns, boy. Yeah, okay. We're done. We're done. That's it. Appreciate everything, guys. I hope you're getting some value out of this. But I have to go. I'm hungry. I'll see you guys in the next workout. Make sure you go check out the basement boot camp in the description there. All right, it's my whole workout plan, but I got to get ready and go. So, peace, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.